You did nothing today. No workout, no big project, no drama.
And yet, you're exhausted, bone-tired, like your brain ran a marathon while your body sat on the couch.
If that sounds familiar, you're not lazy, you're not broken. What you're feeling has a name, and it's not really your fault. This is Gen Z brain fog, and by the end of this video, I'll walk you through the one habit that's quietly draining your focus every single day. Full. And the simple fix that actually works. Stick around for that. Gen Z is the first generation that never really knew a world without a screen in their pocket.
That sounds like a small thing. It isn't.
Every scroll, every notification, every little red dot on an app icon is a tiny hit of dopamine, the brain chemical tied to reward.
Researchers suggest that this constant stream of small hits can reshape focus. The result? A brain that's used to getting stimulated every few seconds starts to find stillness uncomfortable. Silence feels like a problem to solve. That's why waiting in line without checking your phone can feel almost unbearable now.
And here's the kicker. It's not just about being addicted to your phone. It's information overload.
News, memes, opinions, emergencies, all mixed together in one feed, one after another, with zero pause in between.
Your brain wasn't built to process a global crisis and a dog video in the same 3 seconds. But that's exactly what scrolling asks it to do.
Over and over. Every day.
But that's exactly what scrolling asks it to do, over and over, every day.
Here's something Gen Z didn't sign up for. Entering adulthood in one of the toughest economic stretches in recent memory.
Higher education costs, steep rent, and a job market that keeps shifting under their feet. The milestones older generations took for granted, buying a home, a stable 9-to-5 with a pension, retiring at 65. So what happens psychologically when the traditional path feels closed off? People start rewriting the rules.
That's where you get quiet quitting. Not slacking off, but simply refusing to give a job more than what it gives back.
That's where the side hustle mindset comes from too. Building income streams outside the 9-to-5, because relying on one paycheck feels risky.
It's not entitlement. It's a rational response to an environment that feels unstable. And when the ground keeps shifting, you stop trying to build a mansion and start building something you can carry with you.
Honestly, kind of a smart move. If you think about it. Gen Z grew up watching a pandemic shut down the world, wildfires turn skies orange, and global conflicts scroll past in real time. That's a lot to carry before you've even finished growing up. So how do you cope with something that big? A lot of Gen Z turns to dark humor. Memes about the world ending. Jokes about burnout. Sarcasm as a shield. কোথায় হারিয়ে গেল সোনালী বিকেলগুলো? Psychologists who study coping mechanisms note that humor, even dark humor, can serve as a way to create emotional distance from.
It doesn't mean the person doesn't care. Often it means they care so much that laughing is the only way to keep functioning.
It's not nihilism for the sake of it. It's a coping mechanism wearing a joke as a disguise. Here's where Gen Z actually broke a cycle. They talk about therapy openly. Gen Z talks about therapy openly. Mental health isn't a whispered topic. It's a normal conversation.
That's genuinely a good thing. Naming what you feel is often the first step to managing it.
But there's a flip side. worth mentioning. When every emotion gets a label, when a bad day becomes trauma and a busy week becomes burnout, it can get harder to tell which feelings need real support and which ones are just part of being human. That's not a criticism. It's an invitation to get specific.
Not every hard moment is a crisis. Some of it is just life.
And learning the difference is its own kind of growth.
This generation also introduced a phrase that says a lot: protecting my social battery. Setting boundaries. Saying no to plans without guilt. It's a healthier relationship with energy, not necessarily with people. But here's the paradox.
Despite protecting their peace more than any generation before them,
they also report feeling lonelier than ever before. Why? Because protecting yourself isn't the same as connecting with others. Real relationships still require vulnerability. Being understood always begins with being willing to be seen. So if we're more emotionally aware than ever, why are we still becoming more disconnected? The answer starts with something: our brains were never designed for this. Your brain was, for almost 300,000 years, survival depended on staying close to your tribe. Isolation wasn't just lonely, it was life-threatening. Your brain still carries that ancient survival system today. That's why social rejection activates the same brain regions as physical pain.
loneliness isn't a weakness. It's an ancient survival alarm.
But in today's world, that alarm is triggered more often than ever before.
A message left on read can feel surprisingly significant to the brain. And when this happens again and again, the brain may stay on high alert for signs of disconnection.
The problem isn't that your brain is broken. It's that the world changed faster than your brain could evolve. Here's the good news. Your brain can change. Scientists call this ability neuroplasticity.
Every meaningful conversation, every genuine connection, literally strengthens new neural pathways. Even one small act of connection can be the first step toward rewiring your social brain. Because every strong relationship once started with a single hello. Your brain is always listening to the experiences you repeat.
So if you've been feeling alone, remember this: loneliness is a signal, not your identity. And like every signal, it becomes meaningful when you choose how to respond.
Maybe the connection you've been searching for begins with the next small choice you make.
So before you close this video, ask yourself one simple question. What is one small thing you could do today to feel a little more connected? Because sometimes, one small action is enough to change tomorrow.
If this story helped you see loneliness differently, share it with someone who might need it. And remember, you're always one conversation.
So, remember that promise from the beginning? Here it is.
If your focus feels shattered, you don't need a total life overhaul. You need one small rule, the 20-20-20 method. Every 20 minutes, look at something 20 feet away for 20 seconds. Give your brain the pause the algorithm never gives you.
Gen Z isn't broken. You adapted to a changing world. Tell me in the comments, which part hit closest to home? Don't forget to subscribe.
Your brain deserves better than endless scrolling. See you in the next video.